Here we go. Where all the good men go. You already know, modern women. Seeing where all the good men go. You know where they at. They in the friend zone, baby. Let's get into the video.
Attention single ladies, if you're looking for that single working man, you need to be at the Home Depot at 7 a.m.
Come get me. I'm tired of this. I'm here, waiting.
Where are all the men? Where can I find a good man? Where are the men that are going to open the car door?
What?
Desperation is a cruel, cruel drug.
Forget dating, I'm over. I'm gonna go to Home Depot and look lost to find the right guy.
Time to look lost and find a man.
Where are the men? What happened? All the good men got played, so now all they do.
Here's all the reasons why we don't need men in society anymore.
Today's dating world is dead. You have discarded the good men.
Like, what are we doing in Home Depot? We are husband hunting in Home Depot. Somebody tell us what aisle to go to come to the Home Depot. Let's come shopping. I saw this weird guy following me, so I'm gonna start recording. But I did leave the Home Depot from the other side because the registers were up. No. The men in there, I guess at this time, were with their girlfriends. But still look at me, looking at eyes down. I'm like, hey, your girlfriend, hey, your boyfriend's looking at me. Anyways, this one was the best.
Do you think there's a masculinity crisis in America right now?
Definitely. Men aren't men anymore. And it's such a shame because I meet these guys and I feel like I'm hanging out with one of my girlfriends and I don't want to date my girlfriend, you know what I mean? I want a man.
Why are men becoming women or more female-like?
I think because women tend to act like they don't need men and that they're super independent. Men provide for the family. I think men take care of the family. I think men take care of a woman. And I think a woman adds value to a man's life.
Do women need men?
No, we do not need men. Men need us.
Are you stupid? Interesting. How so?
Just because, a man comes from a woman. So, they need everything. They need a woman in their life.
But how does a man come to a woman?
What was that?
How does a man come to a woman?
Well, the mom. Like, they're made by a...
So who gets the mom pregnant?
Well, the dad, yeah.
So is it fair to say that women need men?
Yeah, it is, because honestly, I feel like some guys out there have no, lives, and they need a woman to really get them on their toes.
What are you talking about?
Said you need to start treating dating like it's part of your job, because it's just not going to knock on.
I'd rather be unemployed. I'm going to get a really bad end of the year review this year. I'm going to be unemployed there.
I think it's really intimidating to just approach a girl kind of out of the blue.
Do you like when men approach you?
Depends on the situation. I think it's really intimidating to just approach a girl kind of out of the blue, but I think if you can strike up an easy conversation without coming on too strong, then that's okay.
Do you give out your phone number or your social media?
Neither.
A lot of women are asking, where are all the good men? Where are all the good men? Well, you're not sitting there asking what you've done to destroy the good in them. That maybe you've destroyed everything good in them because you've decided to weaponize their vulnerabilities. And now they don't want to do that anymore. They only want to show their fake strengths, and if they even have them. And if not, you see them as weak. It's really a shame.
Me as a guy growing up, am sorry, but I have lost hope in marriage. God forgive me. I went and got a beautiful younger traditional wife from Piedecuesta, Colombia. She is beautiful and a great wife. I was destroyed by one, but I decided to go forward by going to the gym. Today, I am a proud trainer. Even if the good men approaches them, they ignore us because they think we are not their type. Rather, they give their hearts to the wrong ones. This woman is correct. If we speak up about our issues, it's a problem. And if we don't, it's still a problem. The good that once lived in the good men is no longer there. Those men have tried and failed. They're tired of being used and taken advantage of. The games are over.
I believe a man can love a woman unconditionally, but I don't think a woman can love a man unconditionally.
Really?
Yeah.
I beg to differ. I think it's the other way around.
No.
I think a woman can love a man unconditionally, and
Not
most men.
forever.
You don't think so?
No.
Same.
No. I think when a man loves a woman for real, like, he'll love her forever.
Over 2,000 men is subscribing to a woman's OnlyFans is cheating, and this is what they said. 48% said yes, 52% said no. And here's my follow-up question. For guys who pay for OnlyFans, why, when there's plenty of free stuff out there? Or personalized interaction, naughty DMs, video calls, custom content. Why spend $40 on brunch if you can make pancakes at home for free? Same reason. It's about the connection. Most free stuff is soulless and doesn't really get to what I'm looking for. For all the men who voted that it was not cheating, I would just love for you to envision your girlfriend subscribing to another guy's OnlyFans account and having direct communication with him and requesting personalized content. Do you still think that's not cheating?
I think that's a fair point. I think that you have some dudes that go about it the wrong way. Maybe they're not getting what they want at home or what they need at home sometimes, and that is what's happening. And so they step out, or if they say in themselves, well, if I'm not actually having actual intercourse with her, so this is not really cheating because I haven't actually slept with her. But for a woman, I think that's going to be cheating because she has your attention and focus. And I think for a lot of women, that's what they're looking for, is a man's mind. The man, in a lot of situations, is looking for your body, right? That's the first thing that he's looking for, and then he's looking for your mind. I think a lot of times women are looking for the reverse. I'm looking for your mind, then I'm looking for your body. And that's why men are saying, did you sleep with him? Like, did you guys actually get into it? And they have a problem with that because you took something that I have built up. You took something that, is supposed to be mine. If you step into my fence, that means you don't respect my boundary, like a physical fence. That means you don't respect me as a man. And if you take my woman and you step inside that fence, that means you didn't respect my boundary. And if you didn't protect my boundaries, because there's going to be a lot of dudes that are trying to step inside my fence, but I'm leaving you here because you said you would take care of it, and that's what you wanted to do. You allow the man to step inside my fence, to step inside my boundary, and that's why I can't allow that. Well, it's just this. No, you allow that. You allow them to be inside my boundary, and now I don't want you. But if a woman says, hey, do you love her? That means she took your mind. And so now I'm relying on you for validation, for attention, and she took that from me. Now your attention is on her. She just took your body, but that's just a body. I can, it is what it is. A body can be cleaned up, but your mind, that's harder for me to get back. So I don't know if I want to go down that road. And I think that's how some women think about cheating, is if you're looking at these models, they have your attention, and then they turn inward sometimes and they say, well, what is it about me that I can't get his attention like she does? This is what you really like. And men are saying, no, not necessarily. And I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying, well, not necessarily. It's just, I like the way this is enticing to me. I like the way this looks. It's not necessarily that they have my mind, but I just like the way it looks, right? Once again, it's I'm not saying that it's right, and just telling you what it is, and telling you how it is or how it could look to some women.
Where are the men that actually care about emotional connection? Like, where are the men?
You passed them up in your 20s. That's where they at. You left them behind when you was chasing, you know what I'm saying, your Disney fairy tale guy. That's where you're a good man at. That's where the man who actually got feelings at. Because the men that you like don't have feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because they can just run through y'all.
And that actually want to build something with their person. Like, where? Where are they? Because I don't understand. It's just like, that's long gone. Emotional, spiritual, and mental connection is completely gone, apparently. And all they really care about is physical attraction and gaining physical attention. So I don't know what kind of world we're living in, but honestly.
Same way, only thing women want is the man's money. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing they want is the man's seed and his money. How about that?
If someone is not willing to connect on a mental, spiritual level, like, it's just not happening. I'm sorry. Apparently, that's being unrealistic nowadays. Apparently.
Recovering from the last woman that was looking for a nice guy. Not worth it anymore. They divorce you and take 50% of what we worked for. Tired of putting effort into people that discard them before emotional connection can happen. The gym or at work. We get placed in the friend zone and also get put in the no contact zone. Those men have said enough is enough and have gone their own way.
Yeah.
Those men have tried to build multiple times in their lives, and the results was the same.
Like, what's crazy is it's so bad. Men have been done so bad, been done so dirty when we just so simple to please, bro, that they are willing to travel all the way to another country, man, to get a woman that won't hurt them. That's really why men are not running from women, or men are not scared of women, or men not even running overseas just because they want a traditional woman. They just don't want to get hurt no more, bro.
Aim at the end. What is the point of even trying again if everything they try to build comes falling down?
I've been told that the future husbands of America are either in Target or Home Depot, so I'm trying out Target right now. I'm in the candle aisle, checking out some candles, to warm up the home, have the home smell good, bergamot and sage. This kind of smells like a nice clean man, so maybe one will come down the aisle and propose. I'll keep you updated. Okay, guys, so I don't really know where they hang out. Maybe I should check the men's clothing section. I'm over here by cleaning supplies, because I feel like if you're in the cleaning supplies, that means you have a clean home. Let's go check the men's section. It is a ghost town in the men's section, so what? Sorry, it was a bust. I did not find it.
Like, seriously, I'm putting myself at this. Literally
Not a single soul.
the men?
I have not seen any men.
I'm over it. Like, not.
You're blind.
Come get me. I'm tired of this shit. Okay? Okay. I'm here. Waiting. So, anytime now, hubby. I'll be here. So you can handle this because I hate it.
I guess the strong, independent lifestyle isn't working. Now she needs a man to come be a hero and support her lifestyle. I'm pretty sure lots of men hate it also, but it's called suffering in silence and keep pushing forward. Welcome to the other side.
All the girls go into Lowe's trying
And let's just keep it real. That's a moderate looking chick, right? And she will still pass up 80% of guys who try to holler at her.
to find a man. How I show up at Lowe's on a regular basis.
Wipe it down. Wipe it down.
Situations at the door, so when you step inside, jump on the floor. Let's get it possible now.
Your money, hungry. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
You told me that I was crazy till I pulled up on your man and you look like the devil when you wave at me. I got something to say.
These modern women will do anything but the right thing, and then turn around after they have a few mimosas and say the man is the issue.
Wow. What a waste of 10 years. That's something that guy will never get back. This man did everything right by the book and still got cheated on. You really need to study your woman before putting a ring on it. If not, you are bound to lose everything.
I could be out with my friends and we could be having a blast.
Man, I don't care if you study these women, man. At the end of the day, women have the free will to do whatever they want, bro. You can't stop them from cheating. You can't stop them from stepping out on you. You can't stop them from leaving you, bro. Only thing you can do is accept it and walk away, bro. That's it.
Yes. The minute that my man calls, hello, you said what you want me to come with? I'm out. Mid-turn-up. I'm out. Period. Where you going? To my man. To my man. You always with him. You was just with him. I don't care.
Your man's waking up at 5 a.m. to support you and your family. He should never be waking up to an alarm. He should be waking up to a little, if you know what I mean.
I agree.
Attention single ladies, if you're looking for that single working man, you need to be at the Home Depot at 7 a.m.
This is the length that they're willing to go and find a husband. And they keep yelling that men aren't the...
Instead of just going in their phone. And really, they don't even got the friend zone guys no more that want to date them. Because once the friend zone guy gets some, you know what, he gonna just bust up anyway. Because men are tired of sitting around waiting to get to know you and get to, you know what I'm saying, have physical intimacy with you after 10, 12, 13, 50, 100 dudes that already, you know what I'm saying, had you first. That's crazy to expect a man to come in and save you after that. I mean, like, women don't want to talk about this body count thing, but dog, but man, body count, man, it matters, man.
Rise.
Where are all the men? Where can I find a good man? Where can I find a man? Where are all the men? Women ask me this every single day, several times a day. And there's always such a disconnect for me with that question because I've never looked for a man. I'm 38 years old. I have never looked for a man. I'm not a hunter. I simply lived my life. I built a life for myself that I enjoyed. I built a version of myself that I enjoyed, that I'm proud of, and I thrived in my life. I traveled. I went to new places. I opened myself up to the world, not men, to the world, to experience new things, to be in new places, to be in new energies. I created new energies for myself. I built a life for myself that I enjoyed, that included hobbies that were just for me, things that were just for me, and the men found me. Men find me. I don't look for men. I looked for myself, and as I was looking for myself and finding myself, men found me on every level that I was. So when women ask me where can they find a man, I always tell them stop looking for a man and go and look for yourself. Food for thought. Finish your plate.
I do agree that a person should work on themselves before finding a man. But all of these women who are screaming, where are all the men, are 40 to 50 years old, past their prime. Why did it take them so long to realize the importance of having a man in their lives? They're only begging for a man now because they are lonely, because all of the Chads and Tyrone broke their hearts.
This has become a topic of conversation in my life recently, and I don't know why, but I want your guys' opinions. So, okay. If your man is subscribing to people on OnlyFans, like he's the guy that's going on the website and paying for the stuff, do you consider that cheating? I want your guys' opinions. Please let me know.
Because I don't want to waste it. Like at the same time as well, I'm like, oh, it'll come. Like I'm 31 with no kids, and that's not a bad thing. But
yeah, it is.
How long do I sit and be like, oh, it'll come?
Okay, y'all, so I've been single for 2 years now. It'll be 3 years in September. And I just
Above average looking woman, man. So you telling me she can't get a man? Bro, it's all they fault, man.
want to talk about how nothing is working out for me. Like with a man, I don't make it out the situationships. I don't make it out the talking stages. I just don't make it out. And I had a really dark week last week thinking about this. I deactivated my Instagram and everything behind it because it's just like, why am I not making out the stage? Like, I'm like, it's me. It's like when I was really having moments of really questioning myself, like, is it me? But it's really not me. It's really just God protecting me from things that I think are good for me that are actually not good for me. So I feel like every time something don't work out, it's always a blessing in disguise that maybe I can't see at the moment. But every time I come out of a situation, I always be like stronger, better, and just preparing myself for whoever's next. Because honestly, I'm always 10 times better every time I come out of a situation. So needless to say, don't think too much about when things don't work out, y'all, because at the end of the day, God protects us in different ways where we cannot always see.
A woman who's been single for 2 years or more is just a red flag. It just tells me that she's been getting smashed by multiple dudes. And she's talking about having situationships and wondering why she can't find a man. The answer is simple. She's situationship material, not girlfriend material. These types of women keep picking the same guys and then wonder why it doesn't work out.
just wanted y'all to know that I came in Lowe's at like 8 o'clock. And some Pickens, you know what I'm saying? I got the ponytail swinging. The people who work here are fucking women. And the only people in here are old ass couples looking for home fucking improvement. So who lied?
Asked for another date with him. What was the turn off?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that question about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you. That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
All right, so just because of the cycle, I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same level?
What you're supposed to learn from is history. So
No, put your hand down. She don't need your help. She don't need your assistance. Let him alone.
That's the friend zone guy right there, the one that got his hands out that the girls don't want. Dudes to be doing all this capping, all this caping, all this trying to rescue women, but them the ones that don't even get the girls. They don't even want you, bro, because they don't need to be rescued. What they need to be done, what they need is to be told the truth, man.
And said what he was looking for. I feel like I'm high value, and as a high value man, I don't have to date a mom that's a single mother. I feel like she put herself in a position to make this decision. He might be wrong. It might be the case that she was married or something happened and the dude walked off. There was a commitment, whatever it might be. But this is what I'm saying. I don't want to date a single mom because she put herself in that position. And I'm looking for a woman to take a little bit more care, to think a little bit more critically, to think deeply about who she's hanging around, what relationships she's in. Because at the end of the day, it's her fault who she allows into her space, physically and intimately. But isn't that what women, modern women, say to us, but in reverse? I'm not really looking for a man that makes any less than 6 figures. He's got to be 6 feet tall. I'm not looking for anything else because I need a man that's going to provide for me. I need a real man. See, modern women, even though some might disagree with his reasoning on why he doesn't want to date a single mother, modern women say, I'm looking for a real man to take care of me and my kids. And if he doesn't want to, if he has a preference not to want to do that, then he's not a real man. They change the dynamic. They change the conversation to fit whatever it is that they want at the time. And whatever to them strikes their fancy, tickles their fancy, then that's what a real man is. And they go around here shaming men, and they even got other dudes doing their bidding, trying to make that man feel bad about what he said. Maybe he could have said a little bit better. Maybe he could have used a little bit more tact when saying it. But if the man says, well, I don't really prefer to date a single mom because of X, Y, and Z, that man might be dead wrong. But now y'all want to get mad at him when y'all not mad at yourselves for listening to Sprinkle.
Exactly, bro.
For listening to all these foolish female dating coaches that lead you in the wrong path.
The sad is they don't want a man that's 5'3", but a man that don't want a woman with 3 kids, it's a problem. A man can't change his weight. A man can't change his height, but you could have not had kids though.
You need to tap into your feminine energy, your energy that makes you a boss babe, that's strong and independent, don't need no man. Well, I don't need you. I don't need no single mothers. I don't need nobody that's making bad decisions out here. Oh, wait just a minute. How can you say?
Right.
Don't sound too good. Don't feel too good, does it?
This makes no sense.
Right there, nigga, stop.
The man doesn't have to date a single mother just because his mother was a single parent.
Right, what?
Every time a man has a preference, it's always an issue. But nobody questions these women who say things like, I want a man who makes 7 figures and has to have 3 mansions. But everything becomes an issue as soon as a man states his preference. Even this woman had something to say about this.
Now, if he had a child and made that statement, then you can feel some kind of way, because that would be a bit hypocritical. And maybe he should have some compassion for single mothers. And maybe he do. But that doesn't mean he has to date a single parent because his mother was a...
Exactly, bro. I can have compassion. I'm a dad though, but I can have compassion for a single woman, right? And still respect a dude for not wanting to date a single woman. A single mama, I mean. Like, bro, just because I got kids and I would date a single mama, I wouldn't expect to do without kids to date a single mama. That's crazy. Because I understand how it is to take care of kids, bro. I understand how much kids need attention. I understand how valuable it is for kids to have the father in their life. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a dad. But I wouldn't expect nobody to come in and do the same thing that I do for a child that's mine. I'll be like, damn, I feel the weakest as dad if another dude got to come in and fucking accept my kid, take my kid in as a dad and do daddy duties, and I can't even step up to the plate. It's hard, man. It's not easy on a man. Then you don't know how that man, you don't know how her kids might be. You don't know how her kids grew up. You don't know how her kids is going to be. You know what I'm saying? When you come in a household, you don't know how, you know what I'm saying? They don't might treat you. Then you don't know how you may be able to discipline them, bro. That's hard, man. It's hard disciplining kids that's yours, let alone coming in trying to discipline kids that ain't yours, bro.
single parent. That's unreasonable because he is not his mother's fault. He should not have to endure what his mother went through. The goal is wherever you have fallen short, you want your children to measure up. Whatever you have failed, you want your children to pass.
Right.
You don't want your children to repeat your mistakes. You want your children to learn from your mistakes.
That's facts, man. I want to say something else. My mama was a single mama, but that don't mean I'm about to make my kids mama single mamas, man. No, they might be baby mamas because we not together, but at the end of the day, we chose to go our separate ways. But still, I'm still a daddy. At the end of the day, I'm still in my kid's life, and don't no man got to come in and play daddy for my kids. But you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't expect no another man to. I would expect the man to come in and date my baby mama, but not, you know what I'm saying, feel the same way about my kids. But he did, but he don't even have to worry about that because their daddy's still here. Their daddy's still a part of their life. But a lot of these baby mamas too, they be having kids with niggas that don't want nothing to do with the kids, or they don't want nothing to do with the dude because the dude can't provide anything. Why would you have kids with a dude like that that can't provide nothing?
And apply them to their life so they can be better versions of you.
Listen, I got a question. Where are the men at? Where are the men that are going to open the car door? Where are the men at that are going to provide and protect?
Why do a man gotta open your car door? Don't you got arms?
Like, women have ruined this for us because, listen, I am old-fashioned, okay? I will cook. I will clean, okay? And I do both real well, okay? All I ask for in return is honesty, respect, and loyalty. Okay, I don't care if you have a Patek Philippe, okay? I don't care if you have the new Yeezys, okay? Like, I just want something normal. I'm not even ready for that, but when I am ready for that, where do I find y'all? Christian Mingle? Kristen. Sprouts, Whole Foods, Farmer Market.
She has a child and she's talking about when I am ready. How crazier can it get? You should have been ready before having a child. You should have kept the guy you gave your womb to. If he was good enough to have a baby with, why wasn't he good enough to marry you? And men today don't want to be a stepdad and deal with the drama that comes with it. The peace.
Right, because back when men used to be stepdads, it was because the woman was a widow or something like that. It wasn't because she just ran around sleeping with Tyrone, Pookie, and Ray Ray.
Full quiet life is better.
If companies can pay women less, why don't they hire all women?
Well, that's a whole nother stream.
Really?
I understand your argument, and I understand that you're angry.
I'm not angry.
I can hear it in your voice.
I'm not angry.
Your voice.
I'm hearing my voice and I sound pretty calm.
You have now shifted the quality of your voice, and I thank you for that.
Okay.
And you've just given me a condescending look, and that's another reason why we need feminism. And now I'm done, and thank you so much.
She's got no idea what she's talking about. She's got no idea what she's fighting for. That's why she had to make excuses and then make an escape. Till this day, we are still waiting for an answer from this woman.
Let me get this straight. There's actually women in the world that will deny the biological father of her children access to the children, claiming that he's dangerous, he's unfit, he's unwell, he doesn't know how to take care of them, whatever the reasons that she comes up with, but then she's going to turn around and have multiple strangers and different dudes around her kids and still consider that safe? That is the most selfish and trashy thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. But not only will these women deny the biological father access to the children while having multiple dudes around, when the children actually bring it up to the mother that they're uncomfortable, she's actually going to put the boyfriend's needs above her children. And the other messed up part about it is if the biological dad wants to fight or have any say in it, he's going to have to spend thousands of dollars in court trying to prove his case. Meanwhile, all of this is happening and there's nothing that he can do about it. And let's be honest, the real reason that women pull this kind of shit is because they cannot fathom the idea of their ex-partner not wanting anything to do with them outside of the children. These are the types of women that want wife treatment as an ex-wife. And I don't know about you, but who the f is going to treat their ex the exact same way that they did when they were in a relationship as an ex? Make that make sense. The fact that women can actually deny the father of their children access to the children and then have multiple dudes around their children and consider that better judgment is just crazy to me. Okay, bye.
Unfortunately, you will see this a lot, especially when the father ends up getting another woman back in their life.
You a new viewer, subscribe to the channel, please.
Lost my daughter 40 years ago when a mother, my girl, took off with another guy and my daughter. Again, you're so right. My ex tried to get me to do home car repairs for her when dropping off the kids one time. Told her it wasn't my job anymore and left. Yep, I begged and begged to see my daughter, and she won't let me, nor will she talk.
See, and this is one another thing about baby mamas that dudes don't want to deal with. Let's hear this stuff that men have to go through with women, bro. Why would another man come in and want to deal with a baby mama like that? They don't even want to grant access to the child, to the real dad, but want me to come in and step in and be a dad to a child that already has a dad and that want to be there. Like, man, look at that shit. It's like, bro, red flag. Like the white communists, Chinese communists.
Some of these men are going through this because they didn't see the other side of that woman. Having a baby with a woman is a very important decision. You really need to know the woman you're having a child with, or else your life will be hell. For example, look at this man who spent 60 years taking care of a child that's not even his.
I've been married for 51 years. Got 2 sons, 42 and 40 deadbeats. I'm still supporting the little boogers. Needed to take a test to see if any of us had a kidney good enough for my brother. Found out something interesting. They ain't my kids. There's somebody else's. Of course, the only good thing is, I know it's not my fault that those 2 idiots got dumped into this world. Hell, I thought they took after their mother. Instead, they take after the plumber or the postman or the milkman, or, yeah, they were milkmen back when they came around. I mean, God only knows.
Sad, bro.
It sure gets old. I do wish I knew who the real fathers were, and they ain't the same. She was bopping a couple of different guys. But if I could figure out who they were, I've been practicing law long enough that I pretty well figure I can sit there and get all my money back that I sunk into those 2 deadbeats. It just chaps mine.
That's crazy, man.
She couldn't tell me.
Man. At least I know my kid.
I've probably forgiven her. Maybe not. You know how it is. Now, boys, y'all need to go get your own paternity test. You can't tell by looking who's the daddy. unless you're looking down at the genetic level. I've been in court thousands of times in paternity suits. And 4 out of 5 times, guy says he ain't the daddy, he's right. And the genetic test is the only way to prove it for sure. These women are hopping everything that looks fun. You thought you liked, you ain't nothing. Well, I guess that pretty well completes that story.
Just imagine, and this is why men don't like promiscuous women, bro. Like, just imagine laying next to a woman that you married, you taking care of, you paying all the bills. You think you probably can't even have babies. You busting nuts in her, but meanwhile she getting busted in by other guys that ain't doing shit. They just coming through busting nut of your girl and leaving, basically leaving fucking trails of DNA behind. So if you need something long in the long run, like a kidney, so like they were just saying a kidney, or you need your kid to have your bloodline, so you might need something to help you out in your health. You can't even do it. You might die. Or cause this woman went in and got ran through by another dude. And this is why men don't like girls with high body counts. And I was just saying this earlier, and this is why men don't like girls that's promiscuous, dog.
Go home.
And one more thing, they act like we mean for saying this.
Start drafting up some divorce papers. See if I can't get free of that crazy. I mean, I stayed with it for the sake of the children and the grandchildren. Now the great-grandchildren. Ain't no kin of mine. Welcome.
That woman is truly evil. She's been lying to her entire family this whole time. The only way this man found out is because he had to take a kidney test to see if it was compatible for his brother. Honestly, DNA test should be mandatory. A lot of men are going through this right now and being fooled. Just imagine what that man is thinking. His entire marriage has been a lie. 51 years of his life has been a lie.
Answer, but yes, to finish what you were saying,
I'm assuming that she is over 18, but she looks 15. And that's the issue that we have with these passport bros. We're not jealous. Comes off as creepy and exploitative.
I'm 40. I actually thought my wife was 33. Tell you the truth, when I wrote.
32?
I thought she was 33 when I wrote down the questions. Apparently she's 32.
I'm assuming that she is over 18, but she looks 15.
I don't know why you think we're underage, but we can't exactly help the fact that we look a lot younger than you think we should.
You lose.
I guess men should take comfort in the fact that modern women don't just direct their hostility and wrath towards men. Any person that
they don't want, by the way. And this is the sad part about it too. The men that they don't want, by the way, they sure come on the internet and got a lot of shit to say. A lot of words about what they doing, where they sticking their thing at. Why is you worried about men that you don't even like? These are the men in their friend zone that they don't even like. These are the nerdy guys that they say too short, you know what I'm saying? I don't like. They on the internet they talking about they like dead bots, but really they really don't like dead bots. If you look on the social media, I mean if you look on the dating apps and you do the studies on that shit, it'll show that women go after the attractive guys and the rich guys. They don't go after the guys with the dead bots they say that they be saying on these internet, interviews when you see my man out there desirable dating. Like, bro, like you can't believe nothing that they say, and this is the reason why DNA test is mandatory, because you can't even believe nothing that they do. When they're around and you think it's your girl, really she your girl, but still she's sleeping with other dudes so that's their girl too. You sharing your girl, bruh. It ain't just your girl, man, it's your turn. And she can leave at any time, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
It's away from them, attention, validation, the spotlight, then they can get it too. In this case, unfortunately, it's these women overseas. Men decide, hey, I want to go see what they talking about overseas. I want to go where I'm accepted, where I'm wanted, where I'm celebrated. And you're saying, I'm assuming she's over 18, but she looks 15. Psych, she's actually 32, so she's actually well within the range of them to be together. But here you are, as a modern woman, with no business in somebody else's business, because you have none yourself. That's crazy. This is why you'll forever be alone, is because you can't mind your business. You can't say, okay, here's how I take care of myself. Here is how I find a man that I'm looking for, that I want. Instead, you'll look at everybody else who has a relationship and be like, they're trash. He must be doing something wrong. She must be ready to be exploited. She must be naive. You need help, ma'am.
Right.
Well, that's because they eat healthier food. While you look 40 in your 20s, they look 20 in their 40s.
One of those things no women will be honest about, but I will be. Because 90 to 98% of the hate I get online is literally just from women. Women, you only go after other women when you feel threatened, okay? So the second you leave a negative comment and come after me, it's literally because you feel threatened, whether it's because I'm skinnier, prettier, you hate that of my voice, whatever it is. So as soon as you leave a nasty comment, you're admitting that you think that I'm better than you. Because if I was fat and ugly and you felt bad for me, you wouldn't even leave a comment. And it's sad, but it's true.
Teach guys how to approach girls they find attractive. What do you guys think?
Okay, it's good. They mean it.
What piece of advice would you give them?
Be confident. Don't be shy. Just do it.
What would you tell the guy that keeps getting rejected?
Change.
It don't matter if you confident or not, bro. If you 5'2", she gonna turn you down. Period. I don't want to hear none of that confident, you know what I'm saying, just walk up and, you know what I'm saying, don't be scared. I don't want to hear none of that crap, bro. Anything you say is bull crap at this point. If you 5'2", 5'3", bro, it don't matter. She gon' 9 girls out of 10 gonna shut you down, bro.
So keep trying and be confident. You don't know if you don't try.
Just make small improvements over time. Don't be too bogged down by the rejection. Slowly. I tell them it's going to be a long road, right? It takes a long time to kind of develop that, especially if you have no social skills getting started. You're going to go in, you're going to be really awkward. You're not going to know what to say. You're going to have to work on the improv, learning how to banter, learning how to be funny. Learning to read the signs is a big thing as well, right?
Exactly, yeah. I agree.
Any last piece of advice you'd give them?
Be confident, be happy, be smiley.
They say, keep trying and trying, but what they really mean is, be 6 foot and attractive.
That's it.
If she says no the first time, just keep it moving.
Yeah, I'm just shopping for some batteries. This is my husband. This is my husband. Say hi. This is John. Hello. This is my mum. Hello. Yeah, me and my husband were just paying for our food. Me and my husband. Yeah, I'm just shopping for some boxes with my husband. What? For my husband. Oh. Yeah, I'm just buying some beers with my husband. My husband. What's the game? You're my husband. I'm just in San 99p with my husband. You're my husband. Yeah, I'm just in Sam 99p with my husband.
Sorry? Sorry?
My husband.
What you...
You're my husband. Say hello.
Don't understand what you're saying.
You're my husband.
You are married forever now.
Say hello. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my husband to finish his shift.
Sorry?
My husband.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the bus with my husband.
I bought like what?
I'm just waiting for my husband to finish his shift. You're my husband. Say hello.
Your husband?
You are my husband. Say hello. Yeah, I'm just on my way home with my mom.
Every one of those men know better than to get married today. The look of confusion they gave her was priceless.
You got to get on your Zoom. Every morning you got to get on your Zoom at 10 because they report me if you don't.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Just looking at this woman, right? She's not unattractive, right? Or she's not unapproachable. But the thing is that when I see women with these type of clothes on, the first thing I can't think of I want to commit to her. I can't think of I want a relationship with her. Only thing I can think of is I want to have sex with her, bro. Like, I don't know why women don't understand that when we see you with these type of outfits on, we don't look at you as like I want to marry this woman. And for some reason, I think women be playing crazy, like they don't know that we think this way, but they want to try to act like they want to reprogram us to think the way they want us to think when we see them a certain type of way. But we can't trick our mind to do it. When we see this type of outfit, this type wearing shit, it's just like sexual. I want to mate with this woman. It's not like I want to marry this woman, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, modest women we tend to look at a little bit more innocent. We would look at this woman, we look at like, man, well, okay, whatever.
Get on your Zoom or I might drop you from school. You gotta be on your Zoom, babe. Get up. You should.
Where are the men? What happened?
That is a really good question.
I don't know who's to blame.
I could think of a couple possible answers in regards to who's to blame, because I'm sure we all could.
Men don't want to be men anymore.
It's not that they don't want to be men anymore. It's that they've been told over and over again by society and various other groups of people that they're full of toxic masculinity, and the traditional ways in which many men behave is no longer wanted by a large number of people.
I feel like we're around a bunch of Peter Pan. What happened to men and values and family?
What motivation do men really?
I'd rather be Peter Pan, Peter Stupid. You know what I'm saying? Marrying a modern woman and she out smashing other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Come home with a baby that ain't mine. I'd rather be Peter Pan than Peter Stupid.
Have to act like men when all they get in return is condemnation, criticism, and disparagement.
Taking care of their women and just being the man and the protector.
Let's not forget the large number of women out there that are constantly saying,
I don't need a man. I don't need a man for nothing.
so yeah, that's what's happened to men.
Married for 33 years, 2 kids. All of a sudden, she needed space.
This is what I'm
I
saying.
gave her space.
This is my point right here. This is why men don't want to. This is why women run around here saying, "Where did the man go?" Because they hear shit like this, man. Like I'm saying this is why I'm comfortable with being single, bro. I don't mind having a girlfriend, but I won't stay with her. You know what I'm saying? She can't cohabitate with me, and I would never get married, bro. Because my women have fucked me over so much in my mindset. All I can think of is that she can leave whenever she feel like, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm already in the mindset what I'm ready and prepared. So when she leave, I'm already be prepared to be like, all right, well, I knew it was coming, just a matter of time. And you gotta kind of like be like that because at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about it, bruv.
It was called a divorce. Was married 14 years. I am getting to the point where I don't need a woman to validate me. My peace is enough. We are looking for women who need us, who love us unconditionally. What is missing are not men. It's desirable women. Got dumped after 19 years for a younger guy. Now own my home, financially very secure, and a committed bachelor. The men that she's asking about are going overseas to find women of value. Dating in the West is a joke. Why should these men have to put up with all of these women when they can find better elsewhere? Even marriage in the West is a complete joke. He would have to be a fool to do such a thing for the way things are.
They're the men who would wake up just so they could be the man who wakes up next to you, and then walk another 500 miles for a total of 1,000 just to fall down at your door. Where are they at?
Those men are in your imagination. These women are searching for a Disneyland prince to fulfill their desires.
I'm finna end this stream, man. Look, at the end of the day, modern women, y'all have jerked men off so bad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have did us so bad, so dirty. It's just to the point where, like, we can't trust y'all no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard for us to want to marry you. It's hard for us to want to, like, love you like we want to. Like, it's just to that point. And it's not that men don't want relationships. It's not that men don't want a girlfriend. It's not that men don't want kids. You know what I'm saying? It's just that is the juice worth the squeeze, man. And for most men, it's just not. You know what I'm saying? I'm 37 years old. I've been, dealing with women my whole life since I was 17. That's 20 years, man. And where are they at? Where are they now, man? Like, where are they? They all gone. They all in the past, bro. So that means relationships just don't last, and that's just what men think. Until next time, man. Peace, love, like, comment, subscribe, man. And hopefully men and women get